in time. My name as always is Mary Omeniwo. They call me the Slim Diva. Your most adorable DJ Marv King is here. And thank you, Barry Cosmos, for handing over to me this lovely Wednesday morning. As usual, we'll start off with the update, and right after the update, I would want us to go on a little break and shake off our bodies a little bit before we go hook up with our guest for today, who will join us via the phone this morning. And straight up to the update. The Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) has urged the federal government to urgently resolve the lingering salary dispute with the joint health sector unions JOHESU, warning that failure to revive negotiations could trigger another industrial crisis in the health sector. Now, the NLC made the call in a letter dated August 6, 2026, addressed to the Minister of Labour and Employment and signed by its president, Joe Ajaero. He said it was concerned that agreements, memoranda of understanding, and collective bargaining agreements reached with the government over the years had yet to fully resolve the grievances of the health workers. Now, the NLC warned that failure to resolve the dispute could have serious consequences, particularly for healthcare delivery and industrial relations in the country. I pray that the government heeds to the call of not just the NLC but also JOHESU, so we do not have another case of strike. Every year strike. I mean, it's something that we should outgrow. They not do us with strike. It's not a laughing matter, okay? But I just feel that the right thing should be done. And at this stage that we are in the world, in this era, at this time, we shouldn't be talking about doctors, we shouldn't be talking about healthcare workers going on strike. In fact, they should be well taken care of. Apart from the civil servants, healthcare workers should be properly taken care of, whether in government hospitals or private hospitals, wherever they work. I feel they should pay them very well so that we do not keep experiencing brain drain in Nigeria. And we are also getting another update all the way from Jigawa State this morning. And it says that cataract has been identified as the leading cause of blindness in Jigawa State, accounting for 40.8% of blindness cases. This is according to a statewide eye health survey that was carried out recently. Now, the survey findings were presented by an eye consultant by name Dr. Tafida Abubakar during a rapid assessment of avoidable blindness dissemination meeting in Jigawa State a few days ago. According to the findings, glaucoma accounted for 23.6% of blindness cases, while trachomatus and other corneal opacities contributed 21.1%. Cataract surgical complications accounted for about 8.3%. Now, the survey recommended increased cataract surgical services in terms of volume, quality, and equitable access. And it also called for greater attention to corneal diseases, expansion of refractive error services, and increased community awareness to address barriers preventing residents from accessing eye care services. So imagine in Jigawa State, we have people now coming down with blindness as a result of uncontrolled glaucoma and also cataract. These are things that people often overlook. Remember that glaucoma is the silent thief of sight. We have talked about it here severally, and I'll I'll continue to create awareness on these eye issues so that people will know what it is and know how to try as much as they can to go to the hospitals, eye clinics, see their opticians or ophthalmologists, get your eyes checked regularly. It is very, very important so you do not come down with any form of blindness. And also to this trending story. I saw this story this morning and I saw the pictures. I was very, very shocked and surprised. Yes, I've asked the media people to put up this picture on our Facebook page so you understand and have an idea of what I'm exactly, what I'm trying to say. Now, doctors in Sri Lanka have removed a 3.1 kilogram bladder stone from a man, which they believe is the largest of its kind in the world. It's on our Facebook page. Go and see the kind of bladder stone that they brought out from a human being. It's almost the size of a newborn baby. My goodness, what is this? Whoa! Maf King, have you ever seen something like this? That is a bladder stone. Yes, I know that people know of kidney stones. Very, very popular, very common, right? But some people don't know of bladder stones. This is the first time bladder stone is in the Kiniko. Thank you, down below. So I am quite shocked to see that a stone this massive was brought out from a human. Now, the 55-year-old patient had been admitted to a hospital after suffering a stroke, but while receiving treatment, doctors found stones in his urinary bladder after noticing that he was experiencing difficulty urinating. And then during the surgery, the doctors removed the bladder stone, and it weighed as much as a full-term baby and is around the size of an ostrich egg. Let me stop there. Go to Facebook and see for yourself. Although that's not the topic for today, but I just thought we should bring these things to the knowledge of everyone, so you know that people, they carry things are happening. Imagine a man living with the bladder stone for years, and maybe he has been experiencing that problem and didn't know exactly that that was a bladder stone. Okay, yes, what causes it? We'll talk about bladder stones. Yes, we're going to talk about that maybe next week. But for today, we have another topic. Very simple topic, but trust me, a lot of people are dying as a result of ignorance. So let's go on this break and shake up our bodies a little bit, and then I'll come back with our guest for today. And I like the fact that she's a woman. God, I love it when I discuss with female experts. But let's go dance a little. Don't go anywhere. It's still Echo FM 100.7, and the program is Health Revolution with yours truly, Mary, the Slim Diva, your most adorable.
Yeah, I'm back at you. I'm back at you.
n'ime ya ị ga-eji ụdị ofe ọbụla wee lodaa ya fiam.
Kedu ozi maka fufu flour ebe ahụ ka nke bụ nri dịzinụ maka na arụrụ ya n'ụzọ pụrụ iche o nweghị isi bịa nwee carbohydrate nke ọma n'ime ya nakwa protein iji nyere gị aka ịnọrọ n'ezi ọnọdụ ahụike. Naanị nkeji ise ka ị ga-eji mee ya na-ejighị gbawa ọsụsọ ọbụla ịsụ ya asụ. O nweghị abụba n'ime ya, o nweghị cholesterol, ọ bụ naanị akpụ ka eji rụọ ya kpọm.
Nri abụọ ndị a dị na 1 kg. Ị ga-azụta ya n'ọdụ ahịa ọbụla dị n'ala anyị.
Ngwa sonyere anyị na Twitter, Facebook nakwa Instagram @evegreenfood maka ajụjụ ngwakọ.
KC Stores, number 1 Ostadon Lane, Owerri. Telephone number 08146646966. A ka chọkwuru ndị nkesa ahịa. Ọ bụrụ na ị chọrọ isonye na nke a, kpọọ ọfịs nọmba anyị 09083288888.
Eve Green Foods, rie nri dị mma ma nwee ezi ọnọdụ ahụike.
Okay, if you just tuned in, you are listening to Echo FM 100.7, and we had to go take a message from our sponsor, Eve Green Foods, a subsidiary
when it encroaches into our old age,
Okay.
and then the bronchitis. So these are cough that have particular agents that control them, and you must see your doctor to be able to keep this cough under control. Then there is this other serious cause of cough, which is tuberculosis. Tuberculosis has been known to be the commonest cause of chronic cough that is lasting more than 2 weeks. It stays long, you take antibiotics, you take all the common medications that are prescribed by doctors, but they don't go away.
Okay.
This cough must be treated with anti-tuberculosis. So if you don't get to your doctor and they make this diagnosis, you can keep treating with antibiotics and all the things that you may know on your own. And it is important to say that most of these chronic causes of cough are those that can lead to death if they are not checked, if they are not treated by your doctor.
Okay.
Another one is organ failures. Maybe your heart is failing. When the heart is failing, it can congest the heart, the chest with fluid, and you're not able to get enough air. And so your body begins to respond by cough. Other organs can cause that. The commonest cause is heart failure, but there can also be kidney failure where the lungs are congested with fluid, also liver failure and all. Then there is this other cause of cough that is most grievous, cancers. These cancers can be cancers of the lungs or cancers of other parts of the body that have encroached the lung.
Okay.
They start like small, low cough, but they don't go away. You treat with that antibiotics, it doesn't go away. You do other things that you will do on regular, and they don't go away. So if you don't attend to this early enough, this can cause death in someone that has it cough lasting for that 2 weeks. So these are the reasons we insist that once you have cough more than 2 weeks, you should see your doctor.
Okay.
There are other causes,
Yeah.
cystic fibrosis, sarcoidosis, other conditions of the chest that can give cough that does not go away. And they won't go away until you see your doctor, who will do the right thing before this cough can be helped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So since we are talking about cough generally, right? I know already that apart from adults, children could also come down with cough. But the one that is most troubling is you seeing a baby, an infant, let's say between 3 to 6 months, coming down with cough. What could be the possible triggers for a child that very young?
Okay, many times at that age, the cough for these children could be coming from other causes. There's some of them who have allergies can be reacting to our conventional triggers like cold and all at that small age, because their immunity is not actually well developed at that time. But most times their cough can come from heart issues. Some of them have holes in the heart, some have other conditions of the heart that affect the lungs. So cough in children of that age must be attended to by your doctor.
Very important. Okay, so now, is there a difference between sore throat and cough? Because I hear some people say, oh, my throat, let me use the word they always use, my throat is scratching me. Yeah, it's like I want to have cough. Is there any correlation between the two at all?
Okay, it's important to know that at the back of our mouth, that's where we consider to be the throat. And at this back of our mouth, both the airway come out from there and also where our food enter. It is also the back end of our nose. So many things can be causing pain around that region, and many people can mistake them for one for another. Sore throat means the throat where the part of our throat where food goes in is sore, painful, edematous, and many times from infection. So sore throat can be the first sign of bacterial infection before the infection gets down to the airway, and then the person begins to cough. Sore throat can also be the first sign of infections that is going down our food pipe, and that may not result to cough. But if it is the part that is affecting the airway and then the infection gets down to the airway, then the person begins to cough. So it can be heralding to cough. It can also be first sign of cough that is still coming, and it can just be infection of around our throat that is related to our food pipe.
Okay, that explains it. And then one more question before we go take a message from our sponsor this morning. Now, I heard someone also say that I think someone shared a story with me yesterday, the moment they knew we were going to be talking about this, and she said her cousin, they actually grew up together, and from the age of 5 up till this moment, the cousin is about 42 years or 43 years old or thereabout. Up till this moment, anytime she takes ordinary cold water, just cold water, she starts to cough. Okay, it's now like a normal way of life for her. In fact, she calls it, this my cough, no, it not go. I don't do everything, and it doesn't want to go. So should she be worried?
Yeah, she should be worried because people take cold drinks, cold water, and they don't get to cough. So, but this sounds more like those under allergies. They have they are atopic. They have their receptors hyper responsive to stimulants. So this person could also be having some low type of asthma without knowing it. But generally, this is someone that is responding to allergies, someone that can be said to be atopic. And he or she should see his doctor.
A chest doctor, to be precise.
Exactly.
Okay, thank you. Before we continue with the conversation, let's go take a message from our sponsor in 2 minutes, and we'll bounce back after that message and open up the phone lines for you to be a part of our conversation. If you have questions, you'll be calling in the next 2 minutes, okay? Please don't go anywhere. Dr. Onyinye, please stay on the line. We'll get back to you in 2 minutes. Please, this is Echo FM 100.7 and the program is still Health Revolution. Don't go anywhere.
Echo FM.
My good people of Owerri, ever heard of If Green Foods? If Green Foods introduces 2 exciting new products, If Green Vita and If Green Fufu Flour. If Green Vita is a fiber-rich instant swallow which can be prepared in just 3 minutes. It's a fairly new product in the market for those who want something better than the traditional garri they are used to. If Green Fufu Flour is also a fiber-rich instant swallow, so without pounding and sweating, you can get your fufu akpu ready in just 5 minutes. Let me splash more info on this product, starting with If Green Vita. If Green Vita is fortified with vitamin A for good vision and is rich in fiber to aid weight management. So smooth to swallow and easily digested due to its low carbohydrate content, and it's gluten-free, prepared with boiled water, not stir or fried. It's so easy to prepare. If Green Fufu Flour. If Green Fufu Flour is one of the finest quality. It's order-free but full of the same great taste of fufu for those who cherish the African swallow of all time. Fufu is an ultimate energy food for maximum performance, a good source of carbohydrates to help maintain a healthy diet and lifestyle. It contains considerable amounts of protein, 0 fat, and 0 cholesterol content. The 2 If Green Foods products are available in pack size of 1 kg, found in most stores, supermarkets, and open markets. You can follow us on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, and X at If Green Foods. Contact our Owerri distributors, KC Stores at number 1 Old Stadium Lane, Owerri, Imo State, or call 0814 664 6966. More distributors wanted nationwide. Contact company office on 0908 328 8888. Eat If Green Foods, eat healthy.
Welcome back. If you just tuned in, you are listening to Health Revolution, your daily tonic for healthy living with yours truly, Mary, the Slim Diva, your most adorable. And yes, you heard the message already from our sponsor this morning. So I'll be opening up the phone lines right now for you to call in and be a part of our conversation. If you have questions to ask, now is the time. And then when you call in, I'll also be asking you questions from our sponsors this morning. You get it correctly, and you win yourself a pack of one or two of their products. 0911 20022, or you call 0707 454 1014. Again, 0911 20022, 0707 454 1014. Try as much as you can to reach me. You can also drop your comments on our Facebook pages. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. What's your name?
Slim Diva.
Yes, please. Welcome.
Yes. My name is Ugochukwu from Arugo. I'm calling from Arugo.
Oh, is it Arugo Park?
Yeah.
That's good. Ugochukwu, go ahead, please.
Please, Doc, good morning.
She can hear you. Go ahead.
Good morning, Ugochukwu.
Yeah, Doc, I want to ask this question over this cough issue. Did this cough have a lineage?
You mean, is it hereditary? Is that what you're asking?
Yes, a lineage.
Do you know? Okay, any reason why you asked?
Yeah.
Okay, you might not be able to explain in detail. I understand that, but I'll ask the doctor that question. So before you go, are you ready to answer a question from our sponsor?
Okay, let me try.
List the Eve Green products introduced recently.
It has a two pack.
List it now, quickly.
One is Eve Green Fufu pack, and the other one is Eve Green Food. I forgot it.
You don't fail exam. Bye-bye. Ugochukwu, thank you so much. Okay, thank you. Dr. Onyinye will respond, but let's squeeze in this one. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? All right, change your position and call back. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, the Slim Diva.
Good morning to you. What's your name, please?
This is the only man with the 5 fingers of God, Mr. Chidi.
Wow, that's good to know. Mr. Chidi, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Nekedi.
Okay, go ahead. Questions or contribution?
Like this cough is saying that I will say my step-grandmom has cough. It's a chronic cough. Please, and later we let her know that he said that it's hereditary.
Okay.
It's a chronic cough. See, the woman died. The woman was so from when we know the woman, it was having that issue till he died. So and later we let her ask that he said it's a chronic cough. It was hereditary.
Okay.
I was so surprised to hear. That's why I just wanted to. I said I don't know that they used to have hereditary cough.
Wonderful.
Let the doctor.
Okay, I would ask her on your behalf. But before you go, are you ready to answer a question this morning?
Yes.
Quickly, go ahead and give me the distributor's phone number.
The distributor phone number, I don't know it.
You didn't listen. All right. Thank you for trying, Mr. Chidi. I appreciate you. Okay, Dr. Onyinye, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, the first two callers have similar questions and they want to find out if cough can be hereditary. The last caller gave an example and said that his late stepmom had cough until she died. And when they tried to treat it, they did everything. It didn't go away. She kept on telling them that it's hereditary, that's what usually happens in our lineage. Is anything like that possible?
Yes, there is a type of cough that is hereditary, and that is the one that results from allergies. Okay, there could be those are the ones known as asthma when the person is young. as they get old, they have what we call chronic obstructive airway disease, COPDs. So they are still related to them reacting to environmental triggers. But this cough can be brought under control. Many times people do not stay with their doctors and they watch this cough kill the person and they say it cannot go. It can be brought under control and the person can, on a normal day, grow old and die from other causes. Okay, so they are supposed to see their chest doctor and get that cough under control.
Okay, thank you for responding to that. Ugochukwu and Mr. Chidi, I hope that answers your question. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Please move far away from your radio set. What's your name, please?
I'm not that.
Okay, what's your name?
I'm Glory Chika. I'm calling from Owerri.
Glory Chika, I guess you already won this week, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you just want to ask a question. Go ahead.
Okay, ma'am. What actually can cause this that cough for human body?
Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for that question. We'll respond. Hello, good morning to you. Hello, good morning. I can hear you. What's your name, please?
Yeah, this is Uzoma.
Uzoma, where are you calling from?
From Owerri.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. My question is what happens when you find yourself in an environment, let's say a kitchen, and you're the only one feeling choked, you start coughing, and other people are just normal? How do we describe that?
You find yourself in an environment, and you're the only person choking at that time, and it seems more like other people are not being affected by what is choking you, right?
Yes, and the person is coughing.
Okay, she would respond. Are you ready to answer the last question before you go?
Yes, I'm ready.
Go ahead and mention the address where If Green Food products can be gotten here in Owerri. Quickly.
Okay, can be gotten at KC Store, number 1 Old Stadium Road. Owerri.
Say it again, I didn't hear you.
Okay, I said it can be gotten at KC Store, number 1 Old Stadium Road. Owerri.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
KC Store, number 1 Old Stadium Road.
Okay, we'll get to find out if you have yourself any of the packs today, okay?
All right.
Thank you so much, Uzoma. Dr. Onyi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Uzoma wants to find out. He described the scenario whereby, for instance, you are somewhere and all of a sudden, you know that something is choking you. You start to cough as a result of the choking, right? But somehow you look around you and other people are not being affected by that particular thing. He's asking, what could be the cause?
Okay. Thank you very much. So this can be one of two things. It's possible that this person has allergies and he's reacting to something in that environment, and the people around him are not reacting at the same time.
Okay.
So those who are allergic can react to things that others are not reacting to. Then it's also possible that this person has got some chest infection that is just coming up, which others in that same environment do not have. We could get viral infection from the next street, and it takes about 24 to 72 hours for it to manifest, okay? So that could be it coming up at that time. And I mean, only you have this infection at the time. So you are the only one that is going to be coughing.
Okay.
So it can be any of these two things.
Okay, allergy can cause it as well. Okay, let's squeeze in one or two more calls and then we'll continue with the conversation. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, ma.
You're welcome. What's your name, please?
My name is Chineye Sandra.
Okay, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Polyneckede.
From Polyneckede. Go ahead. Do you have any question for us this morning?
Yes, ma. My dad normally have a consistent cough. Anytime he inhales air while sleeping, it has been a repeated something that he normally takes antibiotics every month. Once he sleeps and inhales air, he normally have a consistent cough. So I want to know the cause. If he needs a medical attention.
Okay, so anytime, what you mean by taking in air? Do you mean air going through the wrong way? I'm trying to understand what you mean by taking in air.
Maybe the windows are open while he's sleeping, or maybe when he's soaked with sweat, he normally experiences cough, consistent cough.
Okay, when he's soaked with sweat.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. We'll get to respond in a few seconds, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Are you ready to answer my question this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you ever tasted the Eve Green products before?
No, ma'am.
Do you know where you can get it here in Owerri?
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead and tell me. Give me the address. Mention the name of the distributor for our sponsor, Eve Green Foods.
Where I can get the product,
in Owerri, yes. The name of the distributor.
Okay. KC Store, number 10 Stadium Lane, Owerri.
Okay, is that your final answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. You get to find out if you are the winner. Dr. Onyi, this is a very important question for you. And she says that her dad has been having consistent cough, especially at night when he sleeps and he takes in air, or when he sleeps and he's soaked with sweat. He starts to cough consistently. They've taken antibiotics. According to her, she wants to find out if that is a problem.
Okay, thank you very much. I think that is a big problem that should be sorted as quickly as possible. Because from what she said, this cough has lasted for more than 2 weeks.
Yes.
And it's associated with sweating. So you might think it is the sweating that is causing the cough. It's also possible that the sweating is coming from the cough. And tuberculosis is one of the causes of cough that has lasted for more than 2 weeks and is associated with night sweat.
Okay.
And our over-the-counter antibiotics will not solve this cough. So he needs to see his doctor as soon as possible because this cough poses a dangerous one.
Wonderful. Okay, Chineye, I hope that answers you this morning. Hello, good morning to you. Hello. Move away from your radio set if you want us to talk.
Good morning, Mrs. Good morning.
Morning to you. What's your name, please?
My name is Sharon.
Sharon, I can still hear my voice. Go away from the radio. Or you turn it off.
Let me just turn it off, please.
Oh, no. Okay, quickly, please. I'm sorry, I'd have to let you go. And we lost this. We have messages on Facebook. This one says, is this from somebody's body? Okay, Samuel Gabriel is reacting to the headlines I read out at the beginning of the program, talking about a bladder stone that was brought out from a man, the biggest in the world. Yes, that's from somebody's body. Harry James says, may God help us in this world. Amen. Daberechi Gentle is complaining about the audio. Please, media team, do something about the audio. I think some people cannot hear it properly on Facebook. Destiny Stoner says, good morning. Good morning to you, Destiny. Agwacha Bibiana says, good morning, and I greet you right back. And she says, okay. And then we have Kamsi Yochuku who says, good morning, the Slim Diva and our doctor. Please, I am 40 years old. For 2 years now, I've been having this kind of pain at the chest region, and at times it becomes very severe. In the morning, before I get up from my bed, I keep stretching my chest, and I'll be hearing the sound and feeling that kind of severe pain until it stops. What could be the cause? Dr. Onyinye, did you hear the question?
Yes, I did.
Please respond.
Okay, chest pain is, another topic altogether. I'm hoping, Slim Diva, that you will make us discuss chest pain on another day.
Okay.
But for the reason of this question, there are different causes of chest pain. It could be musculoskeletal, pain. It can also be something more serious coming from the inside. So I would suggest that this person sees her chest doctor to know exactly what type of chest pain this is, and then the best way to make it to go away.
Okay, so go back to see your chest doctor. That's what Dr. Onyi is recommending this morning. Here's where Judith on Facebook is greeting you, and she says, good morning, Dr. Onyi. Chinonso Uche says, good morning, my sister Mary. My name is Chinonso Uche Kalu from Ikenebu, Owerri. I'd like to know what kind of food for someone who has cough can take to stop it from getting worse. Dr. Onyi, is there any kind of food a person can take to stop cough from getting worse?
Well, it depends on the cause of the cough. Okay, so if cough is resulting from allergies, those people might know what they react to. I know that some of them, when they eat peppery food, can irritate. I told you the entrance to the food pipe and the airway are sharing room at the back of our mouth.
Yes, yes.
So some people who are allergic, when they eat peppery food, it can trigger cough. So if that is the cause of that cough, then you can say avoid food that is peppery. Okay. But like we said earlier, there are different types of cough, and food majorly is not a prominent cause of cough. So I wouldn't say there are foods to be avoided to prevent cough from getting worse. I think that this person should check with his or her chest doctor.
Okay, thank you so much. Chukudi Enwerem from Worubi on WhatsApp says, good morning, Mary, the Slim Diva. I love your program. Thank you so much. Today is my birthday. Where is my bell? Woo! Chukudi, happy blessed birthday to you, my very good friend from Worubi. I wish you well, all the best, long life, prosperity, good health of mind and body, and yes, plenty cash in your account. Thank you, Chukudi, for always being there. One last call this morning, and then we try to go back to the conversation and round off today's session. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Auntie Mary.
Morning to you. What's your name, please?
This is Goodness that calls from Irete.
Goodness and mercy shall always follow us. How are you today?
Amen. I'm fine.
Okay, go ahead. Any question for us?
Yes, please. My son is always coughing. As in, it's not that it's constant. Once it is like it will come and go like that. So I don't really know what's the problem.
How consistent has this been? Has it lasted for over a month or over 2 months?
Like if he play a lot, if he just cough, if he play too much, he will cough. After a while, it will go. Let's say in 2 weeks' time, it will come back like that.
Okay, now I get it. Thank you so much. Let me ask you one question before you run away. Are you ready?
Okay.
Help me with the phone number of the distributor for goods for the sponsor of Health Revolution.
Okay. If Green Food.
The phone number, quickly.
Okay. 081 466 46966.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you so much. We'll get to find out if you'll be winning yourself anything today, okay?
All right, thank you.
Thank you too, and that's the much I'll be taking on the calls. The phone lines are beeping, but unfortunately, time is no longer a friend. So let's go back to the conversation, Dr. Onyi, and she's asking, she says her son is always coughing. The cough will come, maybe after 2 weeks it will go, come back again, and just like that. She wants to know if that's a problem.
Okay, thank you very much. Again, that sounds like a problem because this cough has lasted for more than 2 weeks. So it could be that this child is allergic and reacting to something. Or there is chest infection that has not been properly treated in this child and it will need attention. Okay. There could also be other serious problem with the child's heart or any other organ in the body, and it's expressing itself as cough. So I think this is a serious problem and this child should be made to see a chest doctor. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, in summarizing this morning, I know you have talked about the types of cough. You've talked about possible causes. You've actually done a general overview. But I want to ask, for people who have the chronic type of cough, the moment that underlying issue is treated, will the cough go away permanently?
Okay, thank you. If this cough is chronic and it is from a treatable cause, okay, then your doctor can treat it and it goes away permanently. But you see those cough that the type we say are inherited, the asthma, the COPD, the chronic bronchitis, they may not go away permanently, but the person can be on medications that keep them, down for a long time, and the person is comfortable as long as he or she is taking those medications. Then if this cough is from cancer, or from some of those things, we know that up until now we have not gotten treatment for cancer. Things can only be controlled by 1 or 2 medications. Okay.
So now, could there be complications for most people who feel that, I've done everything and this cough has refused to go. In fact, I'm not going for treatment anymore. I'm going to be in the house and fall back to home remedies. Could there be complications in the long run?
Yeah, complications could result from, the act of coughing. I mean, there could be muscle aches. Somebody can start coughing up blood, and there could also be choking. The thing with the airway is if you don't stop what is irritating it, on some day it can stop working on its own. So chronic cough would lead to death if not attended to. Again, the causes of this cough could be things that could kill the person. So if you just sit and wait, it could be cancer, it could be heart failure. If they are not being controlled, those things can bring death on the person.
Wonderful. Okay, so quickly, I have heard of some home remedies, right? We are not prescribing this, so however, I want to also know your view on this. Some people will tell you have cough, take bitter cola, take honey, take warm water, put this one inside, put that one inside, put ginger, God, those things. In your years of practice as a chest doctor, does it also complicate things, or does it aid in subsiding the cough in any way?
Okay. So the thing with home remedies, some of them are helpful, but the problem with them is they haven't been studied to know if they are doing other things that may be injurious to the body and that. So some home remedies like steam inhalation is very helpful when cough is acute before the person gets to his or her doctor. So they can give you temporary relief until you get to your doctor. So if you have to do that, it has to be while you are getting ready to get to your doctor.
Okay.
Then again, there are many other things that people do as home remedies that make this cough worse. Things like ginger and other things. I don't want to start mentioning them. They could make the cough worse. Okay, so the best thing is please don't stay at home. Get to see your doctor and get good treatment, prompt treatment for that cough before it ravages the body.
Okay, that's good. And the last questions on Facebook. This one says, oh God, okay. Can persistent cough be as a result of developing cancer? I believe you have answered that, Dr. Oni.
Yes, I
okay.
said so.
Chimezia Maria says, for someone who has coughed for more than 2 weeks, how long is some expected to cough? Okay, how long is a person expected to cough before seeing a doctor? I believe Dr. Oni has also said it, at least if it gets to up to 2 weeks, please see a doctor, right, Dr. Oni?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, this one says, is there any hospital you can recommend a patient to visit? Someone that won't like to visit. I'm not going to read the last part of what you sent. Go to a recommended, in fact, see a specialist, a chest doctor, a general physician. I better help me, Dr. Oni. Which other doctor should they see?
A general physician and a chest doctor will be fine.
See, there are plenty in this, but not quacks. So go to qualified doctors, okay? Yes, I beg you. Do not take laws into your hands. Daniel says, I love your show. Thank you. Oh, Lord, lots of questions coming in. Please, I need the... Okay, if you need more information on the doctor, send me a WhatsApp message and then I'll be able to respond. I'll give out the WhatsApp number in few seconds. Thank you so much. And quickly, let me see. I know that one message came in on WhatsApp. Promise from Obako. Good morning, Mary. Please, how can I stop the pain on my throat even though I have taken a form of antibiotics down my throat? Dr. Onyi, she says she bought antibiotics and opened it up. You see some people opening up capsules and pouring the contents directly into their throats. That's what this lady says that she has been doing. Can that also have any effect?
Yeah, that's a dangerous thing to do, because the drugs that are kept in capsules are the drugs that should not have contact with parts of our body until they get into the stomach. So it's not good to open capsules. They can be irritating, and the food pipe can react dangerously to such irritants. So please stop opening capsules. They are to be swallowed. When they get to the stomach, the body has already an organized way of digesting them and releasing the nutrients in them.
Thank you. Dr. Onyi, in few seconds, please, your parting word, quickly.
Okay. I would say that cough is a regular symptom, but not always innocent. Once you have your cough more than 1 week, 2 weeks, please see your doctor. And early diagnosis of certain causes of cough can help save the situation.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Onyinyechi Arua, consultant cardiothoracic surgeon, Federal Teaching Hospital Owerri, also known as a chest doctor. Thank you for enlightening the public this morning, and I wish you the best going forward.
Thank you, Slim Diva. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Okay, and it's time to go this morning. The winners for today, Uzoma from Owerri. You got yourself a pack of the Eve Green Foods product, and Goodness from Irite. You have 2 winners this morning. I would want you to send in your messages to 0707 491 3438 0707 491 3438, and the last time 0707 491 3438. So I encourage people to try to patronize our sponsor. Visit the distributor or contact him on 0814 664 6966 0814 664 6966. Thank you so much. Not every cough requires you to take bitter cola, honey, and all of that. No, go see a chest doctor today and be free. My name is Mary the Slim Diva. Tomorrow I'll come your way again. Thank you, DJ Muff King.
Echo FM.
Aha! Ndị be anyị, ndị Eve Green Food ebuterela anyị nri ọma abụọ. Ọ bụ Eve Green Vita nakwa fufu flour.
Yes, so Eve Green Vita bụ nri ọma, ya bụ ị na-elo akpịrị ga na-ekwu egwu. O nwere fiber ga-eme ka ị ghara inwe weight rie nne. Eve Green Vita nwere vitamin A n'ime ya. Ị ga-eji ụdị ofe ọbụla wee lodaa ya fiam.
Kedụzi maka fufu flour? Ebe ahụ ka nke bụ nri dịzinụ. Maka na arụrụ ya n'ụzọ pụrụ iche, o nweghị isi. Bịa nwee carbohydrate nke ọma n'ime ya, nakwa protein. Iji nyere gị aka ịnọrọ n'ezi ọnọdụ ahụike. Naanị nkeji 5 ka ị ga-eji mee ya, na-ejighị gbawa ọsụsọ ọbụla ịsụ ya na-asụ o nweghị abụba n'ime ya o nweghị kolesterọl ọ bụ naanị akpụ ka eji rụọ ya kpọm.
Nri abụọ ndị a dị na 1 kg. Ị ga-azụta ya n'ọdụ ahịa ọbụla dị n'ala anyị.
Ngwa sonyere anyị na Twitter, Facebook nakwa Instagram @ifgreenfood maka ajụjụ ngwa kpọọ
KC Stores, number 1 Ostadon Lane, Owerri. Telephone number 08146646966. Aka chọkwuru ndị nkesa ahịa. Ọ bụrụ na ị chọrọ isonye na nke a, kpọọ ọfịs nọmba anyị 09083288888.
If Green Foods, rie nri dị mma ma nwee ezi ọnọdụ ahụike.
Echo FM.
This week to help those in need.
If you know that it's God Almighty that created you and created we Nigerians like you need to do good things for us because the masses are suffering. How you can suspend me here? Are we as slaves?
And I'm going to win this election.
That is the truth.
Stay informed with Echo FM 100.7. Join us for exclusive interviews with experts, breaking updates on local and global events, and in-depth coverage of issues impacting our community. Tune in every day at 6:30 a.m., 12 noon, 2 p.m., and 6 p.m. for our major news bulletin in English, Igbo,
People, this is not story time. On top Echo
and Pidgin language. For more inquiries, you can reach us through our email, echofm@thekingmail.com. You can follow us on our social media handles at Echo FM. Echo FM 100.7 Owerri. We are the Fresh News People.
Good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for joining us. This is the Global News at noon right here on Echo FM 100.7 Owerri. We are the station with fair and balanced reporting. My name is Mary Omeni Wode, bringing you the latest news and breaking stories around the world. Here are the headlines. Tinubu EFCC boss meets on seized houses after Osun freeze row. Salary crisis, NLC warns of fresh health sector strike. Nigerians pay more for cement than African neighbors. This is according to the FCCPC. On the foreign scene this afternoon, Liberia to receive about 1,200 U.S. deportees. Tinubu to address world leaders at United Nations, September 23. And on sports news, Cagliari forward Treppi regains consciousness after pool accident. Details shortly. And as usual, we'll begin with national stories that says President Bola Tinubu has received briefings from the executive chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Olukoyede Ola, and the Minister of Housing and Urban Development, Mustafa Dama, at the State House, Abuja. The trio discussed the management and disposal of houses seized nationwide by the Anti-Graft Agency. The meeting is the first public engagement between Tinubu and Olukoyede since the president publicly overruled the commission earlier this month over its handling of a court order freezing the Osun State government's accounts just days before the state's governorship election. The president said he had deliberately avoided interfering in the commission's operational activities in the past, but could not allow any federal institution create the impression that it was being deployed to influence the outcome of elections. Meanwhile, the Nigeria Labour Congress NLC has urged the federal government to urgently resolve the lingering salary disputes with the joint health sector unions JOHESU, warning that failure to revive negotiations could trigger another industrial crisis in the health sector. The NLC made the call in a letter addressed to the Minister of Labour and Employment and signed by its president, Joe Ajero. The letter followed a communication by the joint health sector unions expressing frustration over the slow pace of efforts to resolve its demands, particularly the adjustment of the consolidated health salary structure. The NLC noted that it was concerned that agreements, memoranda of understanding and collective bargaining agreements reached with the government over the years had yet to fully resolve the grievances of the health workers. The Labour Centre therefore appealed to the Labour Minister to intervene and ensure that negotiations resume immediately, while also urging him to engage the Presidential Committee on Salaries on the matter. In another development, the First Lady of Nigeria, Oluremi Tinubu, has urged governors in the Southwest to take ownership of the National Community Food Bank program and establish facilities close to primary healthcare centers in their respective states. Tinubu spoke at the Southwest Zonal launch of the National Community Food Bank program held at the June 12 Cultural Center in Abeokuta, Ogun State. The program, which is being implemented in partnership with the Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare, the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency, and the Bank of Agriculture, is targeted at addressing food insecurity and malnutrition amongst vulnerable households. The First Lady stated that the initiative was designed to provide nutritious food to children under 6 years, pregnant women, and lactating mothers. The First Lady also clarified that the community food banks were not conventional food hubs, but facilities specifically intended to provide free nutritional support and related interventions to disadvantaged people. She noted that the initiative aligned with President Bola Tinubu's Renewed Hope agenda, particularly its focus on food security, improved health outcomes, and human development. And over now to Adamawa State with this sad news that says unknown gunmen suspected to be Boko Haram have attacked Gaya community in Hong local government area of Adamawa State, killing a police inspector and 7 civilians. The chairman of Hong local government area, Dr. Aliyu Sahad, and the State Police Command spokesman, SP Suleiman Nguroje, both confirmed the attack. He disclosed that military, police, hunters, and other security agencies had been deployed to the area in a manhunt for the attackers. A proposed military barracks to be located in Garaha, near the main Boko Haram route into Sambisa Forest, is yet to take off. Hong is the hometown of 2 former secretaries to the government of the Federation, Mr. Babache Lawal and Mr. Boss Mustafa. It's exactly 8 minutes past noon. If you just tune in, you are listening to the Global News at Noon right here on Echo FM 100.7 Owerri. Here's a recap of the headlines. Tinubu, EFCC boss meet on seized houses after Osun freeze row. Salary crisis, NLC warns of fresh health sector strike. Nigerians pay more for cement than African neighbors. This is according to the FCCPC. And on the foreign scene, Liberia to receive about 1,200 U.S. deportees. Tinubu to address world leaders at the United Nations, September 23rd. And on sports news still to come, Cagliari forward Treppi regains consciousness after pool accident. We'll bring you details after this timeout. Stay tuned.
This is a public service announcement. In an effort to enhance road safety and minimize the risks of crash-related fatalities, Federal Road Safety Corps Imo Sector Command is urging citizens to promptly report any road crashes to the Corps Emergency Hotline. In the event of a road crash, citizens are advised to call the Corps Emergency Toll-Free Hotline at 122 to report the incident or any of the Imo Sector Hotline 0913-960-0904. Provide as much information as possible, including the location of the crash and the number of people involved. Stay on the line to receive guidance from the Corps Response Team. The Sector Commander urges all citizens to take an active active role in promoting road safety by promptly reporting any road crashes. Together, we can work towards reducing the rate of road crash fatalities and creating safer roads for everyone. This message is brought to you by Echo FM 100.7 in partnership with the Federal Road Safety Corps Imo Sector Command as part of our corporate social responsibility. Thank you for listening.
Welcome back. If you just tune in, you are listening to the Global News at Noon right here on Echo FM 100.7 Owerri. We'll now move over to the rest of the news. And in business news this afternoon, the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, FCCPC, has said its preliminary investigation into Nigeria's cement industry suggests possible manipulation of cement prices, following widespread complaints over the soaring cost of the commodity, despite the country's large production capacity and abundant limestone deposits. It has also opened an investigation into possible price manipulation in Nigeria's cement industry after a 3-month inquiry raised concerns that prevailing market conditions may not fully explain the cost of the building materials. An analysis of findings in the FCCPC's report showed that the cost of cement in Nigeria is higher than the prices of the same quantity of the commodity in neighboring African countries. The FCCPC stated that the price disparity had raised questions about why Nigeria's significant production capacity and raw material endowment had not translated into greater downward pressure on prices. However, the Commission said it was testing those explanations against verified information on production cost, pricing, capacity utilization, and other market conditions. Over now to the foreign scene, where Liberia has confirmed that it would receive up to 1,200 foreign nationals deported from the United States as President Donald Trump pursues an unprecedented has launched a sweeping expansion of deportations where the government has argued it can send people to a country that is not their home nation. The Trump administration has stated that it wants to send Kilma Abrego Garcia, a Salvadorian immigrant who became a symbol of mass deportations, to the country after he was mistakenly deported to El Salvador. In Africa, Ghana and Equatorial Guinea have become key transit points in the U.S. immigration crackdown, even as authorities there quickly send people onwards to their home countries. And still on the foreign scene, we are getting the information that President Bola Tinubu will join world leaders to address the 81st session of the United Nations General Assembly General Debate on Wednesday, September 23 in New York. Tinubu is scheduled as the 10th speaker during the morning session on day 2 of the high-level general debate, holding from September 22 to September 28 at the UN headquarters. He will join a lineup of 193 world leaders, including over 150 heads of state and government and more than 40 others, including vice presidents, deputy prime ministers, ministers, and other senior government officials. As tradition dictates, Brazil's President Luiz da Silva will open the debate on September 22, followed by U.S. President Donald Trump as the host country president. The theme for this year, which is to be presided over by Khalil Rahman of Bangladesh, is Restoring Trust, Managing Transformation, a United Nations that delivers for all. And lastly, on sports news this afternoon, Cagliari forward Yahel Trepi has regained consciousness and been taken off mechanical ventilation 2 days after he was pulled unconscious from a swimming pool in Sardinia. The 20-year-old was airlifted to hospital after getting into difficulty at a villa while swimming with his friends. Trepi was placed in a medically induced coma and put on a ventilator after the incident. His condition has since improved, with doctors gradually reducing his sedation and ventilation on Tuesday. Cagliari noted that the process allowed Trepi to wake from the induced coma. The director of Emergency and Intensive Care Unit at Santissima Annunziata Civil Hospital in Sassari, Dr. Stefani Milia, noted in a statement that Trepi had fully recovered consciousness. Trepi remains in intensive care and will continue to be closely monitored. And that's all for the global news at this time, as was brought to you directly from our news desk. For more information and inquiries, visit our social media platforms on Facebook at Echo FM and Echo FM 100.7 Owerri, on X at Echo FM _Owerri, Instagram at Echo FM 100.7, and YouTube at Echo FM 100.7. You can listen to us anywhere in the world by clicking on www.echofm.net. That is www.echofm.net, or search for us on Radio Garden by typing Echo FM 100.7 Owerri, Nigeria, and listen to us anywhere in the world. My name is Mary Omeniwode. Thank you so much for listening. Good afternoon to you, and have yourselves a lovely afternoon.
Echo FM 100.7 FM.